Alize Johnson, Tyler Johnson, Bruce Brown, as you mentioned, Claxton, and Luau Cabarro. Don't expect that the score remains the same. The Jazz starts to play much in the second half as Mitchell misfires there.
But that's where the NBA sometimes has a dangerous mentality. You try to, in these games where you don't think if you're a Jazz, play good basketball, and with their talent, they should surge.
Claxton misses, but then deflects Gobert's outlet pass, blocked by Gobert. Rudy Gobert with a nice-looking rejection there. That's his second block. By the way, Matt Bowen, one of the officials tonight's game, he will not officiate the second half. Strained the calf. There goes the calf injury. So just 2 referees. That's happened a few times this year. Some of it with health and safety protocols, some of it from injury. December without being able to shoot the ball. Here's a guy that's all about rhythm. So it's taken a little while to get right back into it. He's a great shooter. And if they're going to win a championship, and they certainly are one of the leading contenders to win a title, he's going to have to play big for him, Jeff.
Well, they all will. They can't just ride 1 or 2 people. They're going to have to spread the ball around. They're going to have to move it, and then they're going to have to shoot the 3 well. And he's one of the guys that's going to have to knock it down like that one.
Beautiful shot there from Jazz. Tyler Johnson comes up short.
It's a 10-possession game, Mike.
Bogdanovich from outside. It's 3 for 4 from 3-point range. That's got to feel so good for him. 15 points with the shooting struggles he's been going through. Alize Johnson. Opening minutes here in the third, and what we hoped going to be was just one of the premier matchups of the NBA regular season. The Jazz with the best record, one of the premier defenses in the NBA, maybe the best half-court defense against the Nets team. #1 scoring team, but no Kevin Durant, no Kyrie Irving, no James Harden. And the role players for Brooklyn having a tough time against this excellent Jazz team. Luau Cabarro, there's a lot of dribbling and able to sore neck is what James Harden is out with. That happened on Sunday before they came out west, but he did play last night as Gobert. Bogdanovich going to be 32 years old next month from Croatia. A terrific shooter when he's on, boy. It seems to have regained his touch a bit tonight. Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell gets all the way to the rim. This is the layup. Gobert trying to get the offensive board. Ooh, between the legs dribble from Rudy Gobert. Flips it up and one go. Johnson blocked by Gobert. That's his 3rd rejection. He had 9 in his last game, which was tied his career high. Speak of the playoffs last year, let's get it inside. And Perry able to finish. It was just a battle between Mitchell and Jamal Murray was sensational down in the bubble. Jazz turned it over. You know, we're talking about the trades, Jeff. And this time, as Alize Johnson gets it inside, throws Bruce Brown, and his shot is up and good. This social media world, I mean, it's all over the place. Do you talk to the player? How do you do that from a standpoint to keep the player focused? Because that's not an easy thing. I think it's underrated, the mental challenge of dealing with the fact that you might have to uproot your family and move across the country.
Well, I think it depends on the player, his level of experience in the league. Because if you've been in the league long enough, you know it's just part of it. It's going to be, no matter what, it's not based even a lot of times on fact.
They don't like the situation. They're not getting playing time, and they are looking forward to hearing that they've been dealt.
And the Jazz. But you're right, Mike. I think different people look at it differently. So many people that get traded may be going to a better opportunity for not only this year, but in the future.
Mitchell one-on-one, little fake. Johnson does a good job getting away, and Mitchell still to go in the third. Count it and one as Bruce.
Once those teams move on deals, I think you'll see the dominoes fall and the floodgates open, for a lot of deals elsewhere.
Do you expect a lot of activity?
A lot of it may be to the standings, certainly. And listen, there's always a player or two that may surprise you, that we're not talking about right now, or a team didn't think today or yesterday they might trade, but they get something tomorrow and say, okay, that's something we'll do. But certainly Kyle Lowry and Norm Powell in Toronto, and